Hey, what's up again, everybody? This is Ryan from Ryan's Reviews, and here's another episode of 100 Films in 100 Days, episode 14. I'm surprised I've already made it through 14 episodes, for Christ's sake, you know? I figured I'd have given up by this point, but I'm still going, somehow. So this episode, I'm going to be talking about A Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Some nice glare right there, ain't it? So this film is a sequel to A Nightmare on Elm Street, which I've already seen and I've already reviewed for this channel. So the protagonist of this film is a guy named Jesse Walsh, who's a high schooler who has been having some bad dreams, just like the main character Nancy of the previous film. He actually lives in the house that Nancy lived in the previous film. He's been having some bad dreams, he's been having some nightmares about Freddy Krueger and stuff, just like in the original. But this one is a bit different because I guess now Freddy Krueger has the power to control people in real life by like invading their body or something. So what he does is he goes inside of this guy Jesse and he attacks, he kills people, he kills Jesse's friends, and he just goes on like a murder spree as Jesse. Oh, he kills his gym teacher too, in a really horrifying scene that I thought was like really strange. That was the most disturbing scene of the film. A little bit about this film and its production is that it had a budget of $3 million and it made a box office of $30 million, which is really good, especially considering such a low budget, you know? Strange thing is that it's only sitting at a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it deserves better than that. I think it deserves at least a 60 or something. The film is a bit shorter than the original, and I think that is a bit better. It keeps things a bit more brief. It just gets things done. It's not as complex as the previous one, that's for sure. One thing I noticed about the film is there's much less of that whole spooky and uncomfortable atmosphere that you have in the original. It's a lot more tame in that sense. It's still scary, not by very much, but it's not as spooky as the original. I originally thought it was just going to be like a carbon copy of the original, but with different characters, which I was really not looking forward to, but I was pleasantly surprised that it took a very different concept. It is a lot more goofy in some scenes, because in this film, Freddy Krueger is not as much of like a character that you barely see and he just pops out a bit. He's like out there and he's running around and attacking people, and it's actually really funny sometimes. I think that the special effects budget was nowhere near as much as last time, because Freddy does not look as good as last time. The acting was all pretty good, I guess serviceable, did its job, they did what they needed to do, you know? There's a bit of debate online about whether or not this film has like some gay subtext, because like Freddy Krueger could be representing a manifestation of Jesse's like homosexuality, which I don't know, that could be possible, but with a film like this, I just kind of take it at face value. I don't think there is much more deep going on in this film, you know? It's a sequel to like a horror movie. I can definitely tell that the quality is declined from the original. It's good. I still liked it, but I don't think it was anywhere near as good as the original. But what can you expect from a film like this, you know? There are some scenes where I said to myself, I was like, damn, Freddy Krueger kind of looks like the Terminator in this scene, which I thought was really funny at the time. I thought the ending was kind of stupid at first, because the very ending, I'm not going to spoil it, but like the very ending kind of makes up for it, but the original part of the ending seemed like it was going to like tie it all up with a nice neat bow and make things all hunky-dory and happy, and I was like, oh, that's stupid. Like, that's not like the original. The original has like a twist at the end where it leaves it open for another sequel. Because that's the thing, is you don't really know whether what you're seeing is happening or not. Like, in the sense of the universe of the film, of course it's not real, it's just a film, but like, you don't know if, in the context of the film, if it actually happened or not, which really is an interesting concept, and it really keeps you guessing the whole time. I think Robert Englund did a very good job acting as Freddy Krueger again. He kept things exciting, and he's definitely the best part of the film. This one isn't directed by Wes Craven like the last one was. It's only based on characters by Wes Craven, and it's directed by Jack Shoulder, which is a funny name. I looked at Jack Shoulder's filmography, and he has literally done like nothing of note since this. So I guess this was his only big break as a director. He's 73 years old now, and he's been directing from 1980 to 2004, so I guess there's not really much to say about him as a director. So there's not much to say about this film. It's okay, it's good, but it's nowhere near as good as the original. And what I've heard is that the third one is actually better than the second one, because I think the third one just ups the like campiness and goofy factor and just makes it really silly and really funny, which I'm looking forward to. I'm not watching that tomorrow, but I'll be watching it relatively soon. So I think in the end, I'm going to give this film another 4 out of 5. That was my review of Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, I'm going to be checking out 4 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days. I don't really know much about this film other than like the basic plot synopsis and all that. But like, yeah, I'm excited to watch it. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be watching tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you can. And also, I know a lot of YouTubers say this, but please make sure to also hit the notification bell so you can get updates on when all my new videos come out. Also down in the description, I have all sorts of stuff like my Letterboxd account, my friend Isaac Taylor's Letterboxd account, and his YouTube channel, and he makes some great content, and we're going to be doing a collaboration pretty soon, I think. And then also my friend John from the Netherlands, his Letterboxd account is also in the description, and he makes some great reviews, and he's way smarter about films than me. And then Avant-Garde Criminal, who's the artist who does all my thumbnails for me, his Facebook page is in the description as well. Thank you again for watching. I know I always say thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.